In 1972, Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American woman to run for the presidential seat. She ran on the belief that all humans have dignity and that all people have the capacity to have actions that are good. At the Martin Luther King Jr. Freedom Center, we strive to follow these lessons and use them to grow into loving all people.
Shirley Chisholm shares a lot of the ideals that we do at the Freedom Center here today. For example, we can study together and read, and it's so important to keep a journal, to understand what's going on inside you so you can connect to others and understand what's happening in the world. It's so important just to understand what is happening and be able to process that information.
At the Martin Luther King Jr. Freedom Center, we recognize the multitude of resources we have in this country. However, we also recognize the need to reallocate those resources away from military, away from war and violence, and put those resources towards programs of social uplift so we can better our communities and better the lives of our brothers and sisters who live with us in this nation.
Here at the Martin Luther King Jr. Freedom Center, we believe that change is part of America's culture. As we move forward from this moment, hope won't come from leaving our past just behind us. Hope comes from acknowledging the damage that's been done, holding people accountable, and learning how to have better policies and officials in the future who will value our values, human dignity, and really work to legislate for us. Our own ability to hold ourselves accountable is a sign of maturity, and it is necessary.
We may be really struggling with love for our enemies, but nonviolence tells us that we still have to love our brother despite their actions, despite where we don't get along. And as long as we refuse to compromise on our morals, we will continue to be nonviolent actors and practicing agape love.